Yes. Now if you see, this is a type of asexual reproduction which we call it as regeneration. If you see, there is the very first one, I have the parent hydra, and then it is cut in the middle. Amputation means cut. Then if I take them as two parts, the first part has regenerated the lost part. The second part has regenerated the lost part. This is the lost part. Now, if you see them when they formed, the two regenerated hydra, the first one and the second one, are much smaller when compared to the hydra which was present before the cut. So this is a point to be observed, which on growth will resume to the proper size of hydra. Okay, remember this. Now we have, based on regeneration, we have two types of regeneration. These two types are questions for JIPMA, AIDS, assertion and reasoning. And the first one is epimorphosis. Epimorphosis. And the second one is morphallaxis. So before I say what are those two types of regeneration, you concentrate on the word morpho in both. As you know, the word morpho means external structure. Remember this, because the term itself should make you understand what it is. Now in case of epimorphosis, epi above, morpho structure, osis process, the name says the process of structure above, because epi means above. Here the organism will regenerate lost part. Regenerate lost part. Like we have arthropods. Insects will regenerate the lost appendage. We have starfish. It regenerates its limb from the point it is cut. I have salamander. They generate the part of their body from where they are cut. And we know an interesting known example, a lizard, which will regenerate the tail from the point it lost it. All of them are developing lost part above the point where it is lost. So if regeneration is this type, I call it as epimorphosis. Then the next one is morphallaxis. The examples for morphallaxis type of regeneration is hydra, planaria. So in these two organisms, what happens is, as you saw it in the slide before, if an hydra is cut into two parts, the rest of the cells present in the rest of the organism would reorganize to form new hydra, so that the new hydra is smaller than hydra before cut, before getting cut. Okay, so here what happens is, in case of even planaria, the liver fluke, same thing happens. I'll give you an analogy for this. Think that I have 10 people. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 10 people are there. We removed, there was a cut and 4 people are separated. Now I have rest 6 of them. In case of epimorphosis, the lost cells are restored. So regenerating the lost part from the point where it is lost. Again there are 10, so the size of the organism is same. But in case of Morphallaxis, the rest 6 will reorganize to function as a smaller version of 10. So functionally they are like the first one. So if I take the first one, if this is the second one, if this is the third one, in case of Morphallaxis, the existing 6 are working like 10, like the first one. So this is much smaller version. But in case of epimorphosis, how many are lost? Those many are restored. I hope you understood this. So regeneration of last part is epimorphosis, whereas the rest of the organism will reorganize with the cells it has to form a new organism is Morphallaxis.